I'm live. I'm live. How are you, my darling people? How na day, darling Ayebemo people? Good evening, my lovely darling people. How are you guys doing? Thanks for joining. God bless you. How na day, my people? When I don't hear wetin dey sup for street. This one on Nigeria matter, we go broke am well. We go broke am o. This one on Nigeria matter o. May we come support these people by choking our long mouth into this international issue with the grant. So it's becoming international, it's becoming very, 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 very breathtaking kind of issue. Yes. The issue where they grant not be small picking on again, no more, my darling people. Not be small picking wahala anymore. Please help me share the video. If you are joining, let me also try to share to my other platform. I just finished sharing to Rita Imemo TV. Let me share to my backup page. Please, thanks for sharing me. God bless you. You are welcome. No be sumo matter. The gbas. YouTube people, how are you guys doing? Good evening. Thanks for joining. Good evening, Mama Rita and everyone. Mama Mary, Mama Lizzie Otoibi. Your name one resemble the surname of that girl. Wait, don't get problem with Suleiman before. Otobo. That better girl, Otobo, you know. That better girl, Otobo. This matter don't carry weight too. The matter is not going out of a national boundary. Now international icon they go. Now international icon they go. Don't be small children. Oh, the matter don't go well. We don't wear blue. Hey. Before the matter go salokwa, let us quickly analyze the issue on ground. How we see the issue of Pastor Suleiman, Apostle Suleiman versus HALIMA ABUBAKAR, the Ogikebe one of Nollywood those days. The Onisanofiowa one of Nollywood those days, not anymore. Because when the problem starts, then say, then come on time. Just call me a remember. Abi, wow. How you did? So, my darling people, this my hair, I will take balance and I don't know whether I'm back, I go put on. Whether I'm front, I go put on. Thanks for joining. I hope you people are seeing what is going on in the street of social media. I hope when they see what they go on in the street of social media. How are you people seeing this? This morning, I threw a question to the public. I was asking questions. I actually want to see the mind of people. Let me go back to that question and go and read and see the mind of people on top of that. Something that I dropped this morning. How people see them. Let me go there and go and ask. What do you think? Now, waiting we want to analyze for here. My candid opinion about this matter that is on ground. My candid opinion, because I don't really take my time go listen. I take my time, I went to listen. See what did they go on here? This thing get as a be. Why? Why it be like this? Why it be like this? There's never a time that Ogbelefo and Okporoko has not have a good relationship. But between Ogbelefo and Okporoko, if their matter is not settled well, it always ends up like this. Just be like the other girl of recent, what her name is. What was her name again, my darling people? This other one that just surfaced the other day on Facebook. The one with that Liberian guy, can they do? What's her name again? Can you people remember the name of that black girl again? I'm forgetting her name. Can you imagine? Because I know they put them for my head. This one. So, yeah. Good evening, Mama Portable. How are you? So, my darling people, the name of that girl, Empress. Thank you. God bless you, Empress Yama. Empress. Good evening, my lady. I don't receive notification again. Now, so I don't know what they are doing to me, but it's going to be over. Please share the video and always check on my page and click on the notification button anytime you join. And please share my video. Support my channel by sharing the video. Thanks and thanks for doing that. Not be Empress own. There is never a time where the story where you get to do with Ogbele from an Okboroko comment where you know they ever they cause issue like this. But when I see these people own, there's something. I've been following this issue since they listen. Any new thing they release. I must make sure I listen very, very well so that they understand what they go on. This was the question I asked this morning. I said, between Suleiman, ABUBAKAR, and Apostle, between HALIMA, ABUBAKAR, and Apostle Suleiman's wife, who do you believe? Because I saw the video where the woman talked, although people are saying it's an old video. And I remember I have seen that video before. I don't remember the shirt which he wear. I think it's not the same video of now. I don't know say na video of before. But nevertheless, who do you believe, my darling people? Who do you believe? Some people were saying they believe. Somebody say, one person say, I believe HALIMA. Another person say, I believe the wife of Suleiman 100%. Another person say, I believe the wife. Oh, how can HALIMA be sleeping with a pastor for good 6 years without the fear of God? Without no fear God. He was hammering pastor. Igbo. But she has said sorry for that. And she also, she always, good evening, Marvelous, how are you? She also had the way of saying, like, you get the way where she take him bug that part. I'll talk about that just now. Yeah? Then, another person say, I believe HALIMA. Other person say, I believe the wife. I believe the wife. Somebody say that video of his wife is old. It was the time of Stephanie Otobo. For me, when HALIMA was enjoying the whole thing, we don't hear anything. Why now? First, she said it was Mercy and Tonto who used juju on her. For me, Sha, I feel she should rest since she said she stopped bleeding. Kind of sad, but only God knows. This one, now waiting people they talk, it's kind of sad, but only God really knows. If we say this matter where they grant so between Apostle Suleiman get fans so. Una know say Suleiman get fans when they say man of God get fans. Suleiman is no longer having members, he has fans. What he has is fans. Yes. He has Facebook fans, he has Instagram fans, he has YouTube fans, he has every social media platform fans. There is nowhere you will put the name of Apostle Suleiman down. You will not see people coming out to defend this cause. Most of these pastors in Nigeria. But me personally, I hate talking against men of God. I have my own personal reason why. Because I cannot judge. I also believe that it's God that really knows the heart. But based on what we are seeing outside, that is how we are going to be talking today. I remember, I think it's 2016 or 2017. Is it not 2016? When Stephanie Otobo came out. That one talk. That one talk. She talk. She talk. At the end of the day, what came out of Stephanie Otobo talk? At the beginning, she was going to have support. But by the time where people were big person they come out like oppression, giving her oppression, people were beginning to say they don't believe her. That is when Otobo's strength started going down. Apostle Bekus. Let me tell you one thing, my darling people. I believe there is never a smoke without a fire in this my life. I so much believe in that. And I also believe that in every rumor, there is an element of truth. That one is what I believe. In every rumor in this life, there is an element of truth in that rumor. If you settle down, if you are given the opportunity, if God will open your eyes, if God will give you the sight to see behind, you will know that in every rumor there's an element of truth. And according to what thing we they listen to for our side since, what will be the element of truth? We did this. Halima Abubakar and Suleiman. For the people who don't know, Halima Abubakar is a Nigerian Nollywood movie actress. Yeah. And Suleiman, everyone know who Apostle Suleiman is. If you don't know who is Halima, this is Halima Abubakar. This lady is Halima Abubakar. This one here. Now, Nigerian movie actress. She was very popular. And she is still very popular. She is still very popular. So the truth of the matter is that I believe that there is no smoke without fire. That one I don't want to just think about it. Let's first of all I will blow it out of my own personal mind that this thing is a complete lie, 100%. I don't want to think that way. Because if I think that way, I'm going to go back to before and talk about October. Talked about the girl in Ghana that is crazy right now. Talked about others that came out for a short time and they ran inside. Then I will come and add this Halima and the confession Suleiman used him out to take talk for a church to say, this role where they grant so it too small, more na add and join and make it long. If for long now, my children, he said, you called my children, my people where they sleep with me. And I also want to believe that there is smoke inside this. I want to believe the smoke inside this fire based on the fact that we have seen many apostles. I'm not judging. We're analyzing. I've seen many apostles on social media that have been caught red-handed on top of the chest of a wife of somebody else or with small girls. Yeah, that's one we have seen it for with the singer all this was steady on social media. Yes. And of recent again, based on the fact that there was one apostle's wife when native daughter died for a chest. I don't know whether I still remember the story. Of recent, this one is no longer ago here. This one here, I think it's just it should be a matter of weeks or months, not more than 2 months. Good evening, everyone. Not more than 2 months here. Not more than 2 months. This one that I'm talking about. Then, let me quickly give you people that. Let me quickly tell you that I don't want to believe that there is no smoke. Okay, months. All right, months. I don't want to believe that there is no smoke without fire. In every smoke, there is fire. So the element of truth must be there. Let me block some people, my darling people. Let me quickly block some people who wants to distract us so that they can quickly leave the comment section and we can continue. Yeah. Let me quickly take some people away from my channel. So, my darling, you have been blocked. We want to sit down for topic. We don't get time to talk nonsense right now. When we come back, we will meet you again. See us in another of our channel. If you are able to join us to watch. For now, let us tell you bye, bye, bye. All right. Please share the video, my darling people, as you are joining. Don't forget to share the video. Very, very important. Continue to share the video as you are joining. Attention seekers are landing. Let's quickly help their ministry with the block button. Let's help their ministry with the block button before I continue. Just a minute, my darling people. Let's attend to their madness. So, I don't say for my platform, I don't get time to waste. I use my block button because it's meant to be used. Oh, wow. Thanks. I'm encouraged by the share, my darling people. Thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing. Yes. In every rumor, there is an element of truth. Yes. Even if, say, the truth will be like this, or if it be like that. But when it's now repeated every time, and not with the same person, different persons accusing, different people accusing, different locations of accusations. This one, now make us the talk say in every rumor there's an element of truth. Let's me quickly keep that one. The time that the freeze did analysis on this issue, that the freeze invited Stella Demokokos on Instagram. She is a very big, popular blogger like that on Instagram. She was invited to talk. Before Stella Demokokos started talking, did you people remember that she mentioned the word? She said, Suleiman is my friend. Linda Ikeji, in her interview about 3 months ago, she said, Suleiman is my friend. Every big bloggers all over Nigeria have one relationship or the other with Apostle Suleiman. And why are these people having relationship with Apostle Suleiman? I'm not saying they have sexual relationships. You know, these big people that they can be talked about. Somebody like me, I will never be a friend to a person who wants to criticize me. If I say you want to criticize me, may you take for me. I will never be afraid of the shit you're going to bring out from me if my hands are clean. I will never come to you as a ransom, give you my relationship as a ransom so that you'll be talking positive into my issue anytime my issues surface online. Never. People are different. I also believe that when your hands are clean, you don't need to be friends to bloggers. Stella Demokoko said they became friends when she was already doing her journalism. That's how they became friends. Deborah Chishi, if you try to divert my attention to what you want, next time, I'm warning you for the last time. If you do it again, I'm going to use the block button on you. I don't know if you understand English. I'm not speaking Benin because people are many that are listening. All right? If you want to know how she is, go to her platform and come back here when we are talking about her. Okay, I should block her. Let me do her a favor by deleting first. Let's see what she's going to come up with when we use the block button. Desperados. So, my darling people, Stella Demokokos, now what did she talk? Now be that one. Linda Ikeji also said the same thing. All these people, they have not been anyone who has not trashed this guy before. Now, this girl, whether they call HALIMA ABUBAKAR, now I know we know whether Suleiman and now HALIMA fair talk to Linda, Stella Demokokos because he wants me his side down. Now, so that they do all this big Nigerian Nollywood celebrities and whatever, or big people in politics and whatever. They buy bloggers. You don't know they buy bloggers? Just like a live video presenter wanted to be of recent. As we are talking now, so many live video presenters are taking bribes to saga people. If you don't know, no. My truth no go by me. Yes. Because it's not possible for you to just sit down. Person will not do you anything. It's not personal. You carry the matter as if it's your personal one. So any matter you see in the street like that is bought. And they happen online here. And that is when people lose trust in them. So they also do it bloggers. They are human beings. If people go to them to pay them 1 million, 2 million, 3 million, 4 million to say, when Demoko, exactly, but we call her Demokokos. I call her Demokokos. Just a nickname that I give to her. You see? So anytime where you should come online so that you can fight in my favor. Here, even favor where would they give to one another? On this cyberspace, if I get problem, the other one is like, I want to be a friend of this person so that when my issue come on ground, this person will not sit in the public and trash it the way people will take it and use it against me. They were doing friendship of benefits on this cyberspace, which wasn't genuine. This is what all these Nigerian politicians and all these bloggers are also giving to themselves there in Nigeria. That thing where Stella talk, he said she knew, she admitted that there was a relationship. And before she started talking, she swore to God. And she even said, Suleiman is my friend. If I am lying, he can sue me. He can do anything to me. So that is why I want to tell you people that there was a relationship which Suleiman will not even argue. The time where Suleiman wife do this video, where we go listen to now before we go continue. When Otobo came out, Otobo was hitting, and the evidence of that Otobo was not also was pictures and stuff. But there is one problem that I have with these women, all of them put together, who are always accusing Suleiman. I love you too, Irugama. How are you? One problem when I get with them, I know what will be the problem. Halima, how can you date a man for 6 years and you guys does not have pictures of wonderful moments together? Because up to this time, we never see them. Pictures of wonderful moments together. I'm not just saying ordinary picture. Picture can be put together. Picture of attending birthday party. Picture of going to restaurants. Picture of going to places that other people can be testimony to. Other people can testify to say, yes, they were really here so time. For good 6 years, to have dated a man for 6 years, and there's no picture. I'm not seeing it. I'm still trying to look in different blogs since to see if there is anywhere I'm going to see, because she said I have evidence and she was showing pictures. The same pictures that we have been seeing, not this why. Somebody said she was a side chick. No matter what, side chicks are the people who visit important places. I'm not saying it's not possible. She showed a lot of pictures. My point now is not that the possibility of them not taking pictures is not there. But I am also asking, side chicks, how they do now? Before man, they date you. If you and your intention wasn't bad, and your intention is not about to siphon the man financially, your intention was not to collect his money, eat him. When you are done, you go and leave him for his wife to carry on with him. So why will you be hiding yourself? Why won't you flaunt yourself with him? Why won't you take pictures with him for you to have? So when your intentions are already soured by bad thought, that my thought is to collect money. Somebody says she's keeping them for the court. We hope and wish one day that she will flaunt something like this. I'm not saying I know, but I've not seen them till now. I just want to use mouth to touch her because I never see them. Where HALIMA ABUBAKAR don't come out, come show her for public say, and the picture be this. But that the freeze did talk her down in that area to say, if you want people to believe you more, show evidence of moments, extraordinary moments, the one that he cannot deny. Show it. But my darling people, she's keeping them for the court. Suleiman filed. For the people that were asking to say, why this girl not file court case? There was a blog I commented in, and a lot of people knew me there. They ran after me. Comment section was full. They were just bashing me and saying, oh, some of them were in support and some of them bashes me. They were saying, no, Rita, you don't know, blah, blah, blah. But let me tell you, it's not possible. Make this kind of thing, they repeat itself every year and every year and every time and every time. Calculate the time of Otobo. They will say, some people will defend this one when they talk now, say by big anointing. Now, because of anointing. So when the anointing is big, the attack is also big. Biblically, this is what they will say. Because the anointing is very big, the attack is also going to be very big. So are we not saying that Suleiman is only the person that is having anointing, the Nigeria pastor? So we don't have men of God who carries anointing anymore. Olukoya does not have anointing. Oyedepo is having anointing. It's not having any anointing. Other men of God, Chris Oyahilome, is not having any anointing. Other top men of God, these people don't have anointing. So it's only Suleiman that is not carrying anointing. Even TB Joshua, I don't know if something like that has ever. I think it has also happened to say, they say he sleep, he do this one, he do that one, but this Suleiman own is becoming the biggest and the largest in the history of sex scandal with men of God. I be my people. This one don't they become the biggest and the largest sex scandal. So if you listen, the one where it fair happen, this is what the wife said. The one that happened before. The one that happened before, this is what the wife said. This is how the wife came to defend the fact that the husband is innocent. But up till now, in all this, I don't think the wife of Suleiman is out yet. She hasn't said anything.
Internet.
Now the one where your wife take come out talk. Now in be this.
Moment, I'm still waiting for her to come out and talk. All right. So, before I can even say,
my name is Dr. Lizzie Johnson Suleiman, the wife of Apostle Johnson Suleiman. Now, ordinarily, I don't like media appearances. But at this point, for the purpose of clarity, I will have to speak. Now, I have known my husband for the past 19 years. And if you are living with a man who is promiscuous or an adulterous person, you will know, especially if you are an intelligent and a smart woman. I have to speak because I wanted to now appear like it's a woman-to-woman talk. I have heard all kinds of rubbish and nonsense this lady has been talking about that has gone viral on the internet. That is not my husband. And let me quickly say this. For 19 years, I have been with my husband, even all through the years of courtship and in marriage.
I know it's an old video. I know it's an old video.
Have any problem whatsoever over a woman. We have never had issues over a woman. And then you can just imagine. And listen, for all the pictures that have been released, you can as well decide to send more pictures. Mind you, it will never and can never stop the real picture of my husband in my heart. Of course, you can see that the pictures released are photoshopped. By the grace of God, I'm a trained journalist, a mass communicator, and anybody who is good at graphics and is into photography should understand what I'm talking about. These pictures are faked. They are fake pictures. And so now, I want the issue, the problem with most Nigerians is that they are so gullible. They believe everything. They want to.
Did you see what Suleiman's wife said? They are aware of the gullible nature of Nigerians. They are very aware. But if they talk, it go be like say the thing not favor the pastors. If you say Nigerians are gullible, they will tell you to say, stop brainwashing Nigerians not to follow the kingdom talk. So she is aware of the gullible nature of Nigerians. Meaning these people know that Nigerians are gullible. And these people, the truth of the matter is that I'm not saying most Nigerian pastors have used the gullible natures of Nigerians to become billionaires. They have used the gullible nation where they know this thing that she talks about right now is very true. They have used the gullible nature of many Nigerians to make money for themselves because they are very aware. They know it, that those people are desperate. They are desperados and they want to see their miracle done now. They don't have waiting time. They don't know what it means for a person to wait. No. They know it. So now, you now know that the pastors know that Nigerians are gullible. You now know that the men of God know say Nigerians are gullible. Abi? All right.
Listen to everything. I'm coming out to say this just because of those that feel or think, oh, we are confused. We don't know what. That is not my husband. Please, if you are very good at photography, like I said, take a closer look at the photos. We are all planned out and they are all fake. Now, I also discovered, as a matter of fact, I've been the one checking out and following up everything that's been happening. As I speak to you right now, my husband is having a minister's conference. This is a man who fears God, a man who loves God, a man who is going after his father's business, the business of the things of the kingdom. He's always in the mission field. And then a lady will just come out and start saying all kinds of nonsense. And people who are so gullible will want to believe this. For 19 years, like I said, not for one day. If you are an intelligent woman, if you are a smart woman, there is no way a man will be living that kind of life, or probably maybe that is his lifestyle. There is no way a woman will not be able to dictate that. There is no way a woman will not be able to find out that this is the kind of life the husband is living. That's not my husband. Now listen, you people can send the kind of pictures. You can release even more pictures if you want to. But that will never change anything. It will never change my stand. It will never change the love that I have for my husband. He's a good man. The problem is that people just want to take advantage of his good attitude. He loves to give, and he will never stop giving. He wants to make people happy. And my husband is somebody that will not see anybody cry out for any reason. He wants to help. And especially if the person is even a total stranger. And I also encourage him to give. He will never, listen, your good will never kill you. He will not stop giving. He will continue to give. So the fact that he has assisted one person and then the person will come out to say, this is just cheap blackmail.
All right, guys. So that was a throwback video from Dr.
This was a throwback during the time of October. It was a blackmail. According to the wife came out, she debunked it with this video. She said now blackmail. Now October, they blackmail the husband. This one is some donkey 3-4 years ago. Before the the Ghana girl won't happen. You know? That one, I don't know if the wife also come out to defend it. Before this HALIMA ABUBAKAR. When Stella was doing interview with Daddy Freeze, Stella said something again. She said HALIMA complained to her personally behind the doors. She wanted to settle Pastor Suleiman. Most of you follow something. Maybe you did wait for YouTube. But me, I've been through everywhere. Instagram, sitting down to listen to the analysis of Daddy Freeze, sitting down to listen to the analysis of many people before I come here, say I want to talk so. She said, this girl tell her one thing, which me, I believe that thing that Stella said. He said the girl HALIMA was angry to say, if they settle your other girlfriends, he not settle me. That's what HALIMA told her. He said she was not saying, so you guys cannot go public to go and be fighting like dogs outside because he never settled you. Why don't you just wait? Let's settle it inside. He said, now Suleiman come they run, they go, they avoid them. HALIMA. He said, Suleiman come they avoid HALIMA, they go. Meaning, he not settle one. Abi? So, you see the reason why people are saying, she even confirmed me to say there was a relationship. Stella admitted it. The words of her mouth are still there. Go to Instagram, you'll find it there. Go and listen to Daddy Freeze video. I'm not just speaking, I'm speaking from what I heard with my words. Abi, she admitted there was a relationship. So my question now is that, with Stella that said, Suleiman is my friend, oh. Now my friend. Now I even know before this HALIMA and Oliver. But I will tell you guys the truth. HALIMA didn't go well. He not do this thing the right way. He not do one way. Somebody say, I heard her say it. Yes, that's what she said. He say HALIMA come they complain, say Suleiman for settle land. He not settle one way. Why he not come settle one? Meaning they settle other of his girlfriends and he not settle one. My question is, another thing where they baffle me for inside this their matter. If you want to analyze it, is will Suleiman be needing public people like that to do girlfriend? Why he not just they go a shower house? If na person where be say he prick, not they stay one place, he cannot disguise himself and go to a shower house to go and do after, or even sleeping with church members. If there is nothing like spiritual intention, if there is nothing like any other intention where they inside intended or having a target to reach, if to say now something that has to do with only Ogbelefun, it's not just better instead of going to all this anyway. She defended that by saying, when he was 41, how old is Papa today? How old is Pastor Suleiman today? I won't call him. How old is he today? I don't know how many years did he celebrate the other day, my darling people. Some of you can help me to check his age out on Google. She said this was 41, so that we can know when they have that 6 years relationship, when they get together. So to me, I will never believe that there was no meeting. There was a meeting point. We don't already know, say meeting point there. Yes. Somebody say 51. So meaning 10 years ago. And their relationship stopped around 4 years ago, according to the way this person is talking. Around 4 years ago, now their relationship stopped. And they knew each other 10 years. When he was 41, he said he was 41. The picture which he wrote for one, he said Suleiman was 41. I don't already ask, why is it that there is no tangible something to hold like that to say, this is our both pictures together? Still, people are going to call it Photoshop. We don't go there. Eh? People are still going to call it Photoshop. The wife will also say it's a Photoshop. This so-called man of God is using them for ritual to promote his congregation. That is what you say, Abi. But we are doing analysis. We are not allowed to just attack because we don't have the evidence of what we are saying. But let's analyze the issue that we are seeing on ground. Yeah? Based on what this lady is saying and what she said on this video, with the audacity that she's using to talk, what exactly does she want from Suleiman? If you look at the audacity, this is an angry woman. Let me first of all play the video of the angry woman first.
That's all. Because I cook for him here. He tells me what he wants to eat and I cook. And he comes and eats, so I know the things he eats and drinks. So when a pastor, when a person different one, I know that person when me know. I don't know a pastor. I only know him as a pastor now. Good luck. I never knew him as a pastor. His name found out later. That's his real name is Papa. People call him Papi. Papa actually is his name. His father gave him that name. So me saying Papi is just me, adding the Papi. Yeah, I call him Papi, my dear. That never would they call people like that time. So I did my own mistake, and right now I want to just free my mind. Whatever happens, since no one cares about my health. So I mean, it's good that I'm here to talk about my story. You understand? I have a lot of people here who want to come in. I don't even know how they want to come in now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, but this one I won't see. It's a short clip. Let me go and look for it.
So while we are waiting for the person to join,
That's all. Because I cook for him here. He tells me
No, but this one. Oh, can't keep going to the same video.
it's from toasting level to get to know me, baby, to Valentine. Okay?
wow.
You can see what I'm wearing. It's even kinky. This is kinky shit. Okay? If that's what we are going to be talking about, let's talk about it. Let's go to court and talk about our sex life. Okay? All the stars, let's go. I don't know what we are arguing about. Is it that I don't know when I started bleeding? Or I don't know how the blood, came upon? If I had intercourse with somebody and I bleed each time, you don't want me to hold him responsible for that? If there is any doubt in mind, won't he explain to me and say, no, this is not what you think, or I think you're feeling this way, this is how it is. Would you keep quiet? If it's your daughter, would you keep quiet? Am I not supposed to come and if I mean, for me to even, agree to do this, it took a lot.
I can imagine.
So talking now and bringing one lawsuit or no lawsuit, my dear, the lawsuit will plenty because Stella, he has to send her own letter. Stella has to be there so that we will know how Stella got, entangled between two of us. He has to send that same summon to Stella because what he sent to me was bullshit. That's not to me. I don't live in the internet. So I want to assume that if he has forgotten where he used to come and fuck, then he should go back and remember so that he can send it to the house. I don't live on the Instagram, so that thing is not for me. Please.
Okay.
Next question. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was going to ask you that. Yeah, okay. I was going to ask you.
My blood is not. This is my story.
Who said? Okay, sorry. Can I ask you a question? Are you reacting to something someone said here?
No, I don't care. I don't read these things.
Okay, because I'm also
telling me talking is not evidence. Okay, you want me to bring the video where we are having sex for you, Daddy Freeze, right? Because you are the judge or the lawyer.
Wait,
you don't compromise your occupation for no reason.
Halima, please, can I ask something?
Go ahead.
This is me, no, because you were saying that the freeze. So I was at a point.
No. Daddy Freeze needs to hear this because he said I can't come on his live because there is no evidence for me to back up. That is why I'm bringing.
That is why where Daddy Freeze wronged some people. Even somebody like me, he wronged me. Yes, all the bloggers in the world, Daddy Freeze did wrong in saying you don't have enough evidence, you cannot come to my platform because Suleiman is Daddy Freeze. Don't forget how you used to trash these cabals. Many of them, all of them, and out of all of them, now only this Suleiman can be your bestie today. Suleiman is now also a friend to Daddy Freeze. Why? After enough lawsuit on top of the head of Daddy Freeze. So tell Daddy Freeze, say, Suleiman, I never trashed your personal life before. Look. I never talked into your personal life before. I was only talking about things that has to do. I was only trashing issues that have biblical backup. Now they fight. If I talk my things, I will talk and say, biblically, it's not supposed to be like this, it's not supposed to be like this. Daddy Freeze, when you started, people were believing you more. This time around, the relationships you are now having with the people that you had problem with before, when their issue come online, you'll be telling them that they cannot even speak because they don't have evidence. When they want to use your platform to speak. Is that not the beginning of corruption in Nigeria? Because I'm not a friend of that person. This one, I'm waiting for cyberspace. Any platform where you just open, if people don't sow out their hand in dirty, they will carry friendship come with you. May not be friends, so that issue where you see, you know, if you talk and the way it be again. They want to cover your mouth and be using you do what they want. That's one area where Daddy Freeze wrong people. That is very wrong. Why will you say you are a friend of Suleiman? Somebody he wants to speak. She's not saying she is the judge. Say, go and bring evidence. Maybe of video or all these things and stuff like that. You are not the judge now. Even if there is stuff like that, let her talk. Now she's using the platform of somebody else to talk and you are doing the analysis. You are afraid of Suleiman. You didn't want this girl to come out and talk on your space. Now that one, now there you now for fun to say something they happen. Maybe that the Freeze was in connection or talking with Suleiman to say, come, somebody called. Or did you know anybody like ABUBAKAR, HALIMA? Do you have anything? Suleiman will just say, forget. You know that man have a way of making something that is serious a joke. Suleiman is a joker. He have a way of making something that is genuine or real, something that people are supposed to take serious. He will just roll them over like a play and he will throw it over like that. So maybe he will just tell the man say, forget about it. And we also know that the country that where we are, Nigeria, money talks, bullshit works. Some people were saying that HALIMA ABUBAKAR cannot file. And why is she not going to court? I'm not getting it. Why is she supposed to go to court? Do people go to court to take spiritual issues to court? Have you seen any court before that trashes spiritual matters? When you go there, you will come say, Judge, I'm suing the person because I think this person uses me for money rituals. They'll see you as an insane person. You will be sent to a mental home or you'll be sent to a place where they take care of person where not the okay. The judge cannot help you. Lawyers cannot help you in spiritual issues. Only spiritual men and women, they are the people that will help you into spiritual issues. Abi? So this is why HALIMA is not filing. Suleiman needs to file for defamation and she needs to respond in court. The reason why she was defaming the character of this man in public. And one thing about this thing, Stella don't already expose one small secret to say. You get time and she released receipt. We not see the receipt of conversation where this girl tell Stella, say, settle, talk to us, two of us, settle our matter so that you go settle me. So me, I believe that the things where HALIMA they talk, lie they inside. Yes. I know say lie they. Because HALIMA cannot publicly come and tell people to say, he didn't settle me rightly. Even when I'm sick, he not take care of me. When I not dey okay, he not take care of me. But since he not settle me, I will rubbish him. Since he treated me like he never knew me, I will rubbish him. Since he added my name to names of people where just used to make joke for utter, I go rubbish him. But me, I believe say relationship day. But I don't want to believe say now where we they talk. It's long time ago, and maybe Suleiman never even fully converted that time. Do you think it's everybody that fully convert and fully repent and fully they do things? Nine they do pastor. A lot of people took up pastoral business, pastoral services like business. That's why you see pastor school. In those days, those apostles of the old, they don't go to any pastor school. There was nothing like school for them. It's only the Spirit of God that will enter them and they will start to do different wonderful things. These days, they will tell you that there's something like a pastoral school. That is where the 419 begins. And even when they are doing their pastoral school, they will go and learn on those Bible verses that are deceptive to the public. Pastoral schools of these days, if you settle down to follow some of their teachings, if you have opportunity to listen to small teachings about the pastoral school, you will see that now there they teach them how to jump for altar. Now then, therefore, they tell them how to use this Bible verse. They will not use it the right way the Bible really mean it to. You know, they will be turning it to the benefits of what they want the people to hear. Now it come on these days. So, my darling people, I believe HALIMA ABUBAKAR story. There was a relationship. That is what Stella Dimokoko said. She said there was a relationship. I'm not going to argue it. But like they waiting HALIMA they talk because HALIMA the verse Suleiman not set one. Because the time when she take the sick. And I'm not also saying that HALIMA is clean, no, because most of these celebrities, these are the sugar daddies, the men they were using to make money. Very few of them, their career were really raising. Before person go just sing small. Before person will just do movies small, shoot one or become popular small. And if you now see, during the debut of this girl, HALIMA ABUBAKAR, now once now she can't take blue. Before you know it, she don't open a mansion. Before we know it, she don't open mansion. Is it that mansion is not so easy to acquire these days? Or so many of us they are abroad. The house where they acquire in 1 year. We need all our life abroad to be able to acquire such a house, even with the currency rate. Even with the currency rate, they control Naira, we control Euro. But they will tell you that they can achieve these things so simple like that. Person will just start yesterday because you are paying. How much do they pay in a role? Role to give you a role, a script in movies. How much are they paying? Now, so that they pay millions. They only pay millions when the person is now too popular and you can't do without all those people. Now, we have this actress who don't become roadside actress now that are now opening pages on live video and looking for monetizations. Are you not seeing many of them? They are into Facebook monetization now. Nollywood, not they do that. They are monetized and doing social skits on cyberspace to make money. That's what most of them are doing. Even the biggest popular ones, they have Facebook that is being monetized. So my question is, why is it that all these other guys and men who are in Nollywood, they are not flamboyantly rich like the way these young girls where they come they be? Before you know it, these girls, they don't reach full everywhere. They don't get money full everywhere. They do things. So it's no longer a news to say, now big men they date. Now men they run after them. I know the way Nigerian big men are. And let me tell you one thing. That one is another part of it. If people are really doing rituals, this ritual of 18 is another spiritual something that people need to know that ritual does not take people without future. Ritualism doesn't take anyone who does not have future, who does not have bright future, who does not have divine purpose in life. Okay, let me say who does not have purpose. Let me not say divine, because if I say divine, if your purpose is divine in life, why will a ritualist be able to take it? Why will you also sow yourself into your hand, into things like that, if your purpose is divine? So I will not say divine purpose. I will say ordinary purpose. If you have a good purpose in life, you have good place where they go, your destiny, maybe they shine. Now the ones where ritualists they see, and the people where they collect, now be that one. Now the people where they go to, now be that one. They're not just they collect any happy person. The destiny where you want to be a better person in life, that is what they want to take. So the characters of these people are very questionable. There is a relationship, my darling people, between HALIMA and ABUBAKAR. But the story many people are now asking is, on TikTok and social media, exactly. What many people come they talk now, they say, why is it now that HALIMA is talking? Your sins normally find you out at the brim of your fame. Yes. At the brim of your fame, now your sins, they come out. What you don't do before, they will come out. Everything that you have done will come out. If things that you didn't do are coming out, what do you expect about the things that you have done? People who are angry with you, who are indoors, it's only when you are beginning to be popular that most of them normally come out for you. Some of them, the things you do ordinarily that they can forgive. When it comes to your popularity, that you are not popular already, the money is there, the fame is there, and you can't do say, do you not even know whether this kind of people they exist? The people that you offended are the people that follows you more when you are in public. They are the people that sees your bright stars more. They are the people that follow every details about you more. And they also say Halima was very sick. She could not come out and talk. Now, when she not fit find healing for a lot of hospitals and spiritual house, now she take come out say, maybe this man use me do something. But Halima, don't forget that you once told Stella to settle all of you, say they settle other girls. Why you not settle you also? So relationship did there. So I don't believe, say, Suleiman go fit, his wife go fit come out outside, come also debunk this one again. The one where he talk for Otobo, the reason why that one just easy for the woman to talk for that Otobo on was that I think it was really the beginning of that humiliation where they come to your husband. So if he come at this time, what are you going to say? So the best thing this time, I don't even know if the woman come out, what exactly she's going to say and talk about. How she would defend that Ghana, defend the Togo, come and defend this one. Do you know that there was a video where this girl was telling Pastor Suleiman to say, Stella, you not know me, I not come your wedding. Okay, he was talking to Stella de Mokokos or what, I don't know. Or is Pastor Suleiman's wife not Stella too? I think her name is also Stella. Her name is also Stella also. So, my people, I not deny for Suleiman. Yes. This thing that you are seeing on ground is not today. It happened 10 years ago. And Suleiman is a man. He's a human being. So that one where people, they say, he just want to sour he just want to bring down my ministry. He just want to reduce me. They just want to, it's because of the anointing that I carry. That one is a lie from the pit of hell. Big lie. There was a relationship. Maybe you don't do it this time around. Those days you used to do it. Before you grown old, before you are now getting, you get age where person they reach. It go also change some character. You get level where person go reach. It go also change some behavior. And also the way this woman talk just now, she's a complete person that would definitely want to support the husband in public. Yes. But there was a conversation that came out that time. I don't know if you people remember. I want to take your mind back. Where Suleiman's wife was telling the husband not to do a bank transfer, to do cash give. May just do one for cash. May not do one bank transfer. And I don't remember that in that time. A bank transfer can be traceable. Now, sex scandal issue still dey ground. When that small evidence also come out, when your wife they tell her say, not do bank transfer. Not they do bank transfer. They do cash. Maybe to be giving cash like that. You know? So, Nigeria pastors and men of God, most of them, they are drama on pulpit. They are people, they are just like people who act drama. The reason me, personally, if this thing was happening to, I don't have any personal hate for Apostle Suleiman, but I have a lot of doubt towards him. Number one, he does not have the fruit of the Spirit. I see it every day in him. Maybe he is this kind of person. His fruit of the Spirit is not in him. And when you don't have the fruit of the Spirit, there is nothing you cannot do. Waiting Bible, they call fruit of the Spirit. What are these things that they call fruit of the Spirit? He does not have meekness in him. He does not have loyalty in him. Pastor Suleiman is very arrogant. He be like Agbiru, where still this street. Now so it be. Una know what they talk about. Don't say you don't know. If you allow Pastor Suleiman to verse the way he really be, make you open mouth to talk, he's just like those people who do saga in the street of Surulere. There is nothing like fruit of the Spirit inside him. He knows how to arrogantly address people, talk to people anyhow. There is nothing like fruit of the Spirit inside him. There is no meekness like you will see Oyedepo. If I want to do the comparison of meekness between Oyedepo and Suleiman, I know they are two different people. But when it comes to the work of God now, Oyedepo is more milk. Oyedepo is more milk, down to head, respectful, humble. But Suleiman is just a saga pastor, an Agbiru of the highest order. You need to see and be watching and listen to Suleiman for you to just know that this man is worldly. Your spirit will be telling you that is worldly. So that woman said before to say, Nigerians are gullible. Maybe that's why they are not saying it. Let me use the voice of the wife. The wife said Nigerians are very gullible people. That's what Suleiman's wife said. And I want to believe it 100% to say, if you are gullible, you will never see the arrogancy in Suleiman. But if you are not a gullible person, your spirit is awake, your spirit is seeing, you are a person that is at alert, you will know that Suleiman is very, very arrogant. The arrogancy of Suleiman will make you to doubt that he is really a genuine man of God. Yes, he was the last pastor that, or he was he saga TB Joshua before TB Joshua died. It's saga and straightforward. That one a saga. When you can't sit down to drive your points, you need to be demonstrating, like even kick, even like, you know, he's a person that have this character that is unexplainable. This behavior that is unexplainable. He will tell you that he's my person. This is the way I am. This is what most Nigerians like when they enter a church. This is what they want to see. When the pastor and that one, they will say the pastor don't get power. Now only when he go they jump up and down, go they make things they waka like that, like say the 5 person be throwing bombs from the altar. Now that one that they believe say that one is a genuine man of God. But looking at the things that Halima is bringing out in the public now, the proof she have in hand that she's putting to the public like this, those proof, if that's the only thing she will tender in court, it's not strong enough. Let's be sincere, my darling people. If the proof Halima is having, let's forget the words of her mouth first. The words of Halima ABUBAKAR mouth is a strong weapon. But unfortunately, the court of law don't deal with words. Because you are an actress, you can dramatize very well. You have taken roles in many movies that people believe that they were even happening real. That is not a drama. You see, not to even talk of when your personality, your profession is dramatizing for the people to believe, making fiction becoming a reality. That is what your profession is, Halima ABUBAKAR. Person where they make fiction become reality, people will definitely not easily believe you if you don't have evidence, because you know how to dramatize. Person where to be dramatized, your drama can capture the mind of people. But when it comes to the things of the law, your drama is not even considered, because it will never be considered. Your words will be listened to, your words will be heard, but they are not going to be considered in judging Suleiman. They are never going to be considered in putting Suleiman to the place he belongs, or paying you damages, or relieving you of that 1.something million that he is suing you for. So if the evidence are really there, make sure you keep them. And I'm happy that she's talking. Yes. And one thing, if you really get something on ground to make people believe you, is to continue talking about it. The consistency of that your word, when you are consistent with your word, that one also cannot buy the mind of the people with time. You see, she has shown the bank statement before. Okay, the bank statement where the man they give her money, she don't show her. I've not seen it, that one. You see, if bank statement is also there, Suleiman will come out. Just like the wife said, if you listen to the statement of that wife, it's complicating. There's something that is not open and fishing in this matter. The wife said, my husband is a good helper because he's help. Why is it that the only help where they give guests, now they bring problem? Now they bring sex scandal. Have you people sat down to reason that one also? The help where they give men, you know, they carry them come out, men come, they talk trash, they talk about them, make the whole world they settle. Now only the help where they give fine girls. Now only the help where they give Toto. Now only the help where they give women that has to do with women. Now only that help, they bring problem. Because that's Stephanie Otobo own. The evidence that was shown in public was that Suleiman helped this girl. She was just one of those people that Suleiman helped before. But I'm not understanding. How can the money be coming from the personal account of a man of God into the account of girls? Because you want to help. It's a church. Okay, I'm Rita Yemiamo TV. Let's say I have a business account covering my business. If I want to help people towards this business where I put for ground, his money, his transactions not supposed to be coming from the church, wherever. And at church, they do donation. At church, they give money. At church, they help. It will be carrying Omega Ministry. Bank transfer is supposed to be carrying Omega Ministry, because when it comes to Omega Ministry, Suleiman is not the accountant. The accountant is there. He's doing his job. So when money is leaving that bank account, the accountant is supposed to know. The person that is in the account department, Suleiman is definitely not the person who is running the account department of Omega Ministry. It's being run by another person. So the accountant can testify to all these things. So why is it now that the money will be leaving from the personal account of Suleiman? That one we don't see him before. The WhatsApp message when Suleiman tell her say she know they do transfer. When Suleiman tell her say she know they do transfer, Halima read down at that day. Okay. Wait, they tell her say no go do transfer, give her. So why would they even have? She even continues saying to say, you used to talk to my mother. If I say I want dump you, this one is when people were now accusing Halima of saying, when you knew he was a married man, why didn't you leave? She said it was difficult to leave. Why? Because anytime she made the attempt to leave him, Suleiman normally come back because they never know at this time like this. You know, he normally come back just like those your ex-boyfriend where you go won't go. And the truth of the matter is that there is an element of truth in that word. Do you know that there are some men you cannot leave easily? If you made the decision to leave them, it will not be easy for you. Some separation will be easy when the man leave. When the man carry a bag, he go. The separation go easy. When the man say he don't want you again, the separation go easy. If it's you as a woman that is initiating the separation, you are the one that is preaching the separation. You want the separation to happen when men never tired of you. It's difficult. Men normally go easily when they are tired of you. When they are not tired of you as a woman, living is difficult. Anywhere where you did, they will following you around. Sometimes you can see them in your marriage, on your marriage day. Sometimes you will see them in the places you are not, they become stalkers. They stalk you all over. Sometimes when they even go safe, when they believe, say, they're never ready to leave you, and they just go for shakara, immediately then go, they stalk you all around. To leave them, no problem. When it comes to man and woman matter, men talk and women believe, and women fall so easily shakata. That is why they call us fish brain. That is why they call us fish brain. We will be women. When a man decides, say, I'm dumping you, my dear, you don't have any words to convince such a man. You cannot convince that man as a woman. Don't bother yourself. If you convince and is able to come back to you, you're going to smell fire in that relationship because he's going to be tooling you for what he wants. He's going to be using you for what he wants. He will not value that relationship. You are the person that will just be carrying that relationship around. Why he will be doing what he wants? Because he wants to go. And you said he must stay. So if he stay, you are going to be in an emotional, abusive relationship. But if to say, now you will be woman, decide, say, now you will be the man, say he won't go. When they go, some of them, they don't disturb you. Before they come back to you to come and be telling you their life history, they have given birth to 5 children. They have given birth to 3 children. The new wife, when they marry, don't they disturb them? The new wife, don't they do that same thing you used to do before? That is when, or your life is now moving forward nicely, shining. Everything is good. They are seeing you as if, oh, this woman don't they okay. Everything is going. This woman is able to move on nicely without me. Those things are the things that normally convince men to come back. They are convinced by what they see. The words of a woman is not enough to convince a man. Yes. But small word from a man can convince a woman. You see? So that is why I am believing that word where this girl say it was difficult to live. You see, when Suleiman was not living, when she became sick. Now, so the relationship end according to her story. Now, so it ends. He didn't come back. Even bringing money was not difficult because he was not the one making the decision to leave. When the lady was making the decision to leave, he will not leave easily. But when the story come online, this is where most men will castigate you from. On this angle, a lot of men will castigate you to say, when the thing they sweet you, you don't go. When money they there, you don't go. Why you don't go that time? This is one area the men don't understand. For a woman dumping you when you see one that woman, it's very difficult. Unless say the woman snap person where they follow money, see another one will get money pass you. If they run, they go. Sometimes to even run, it go hard. You go still one time. Some of you still win that woman back from the hand of that man where you run go. You tell them say no, they go anywhere because you are not done. Men don't stand down dumping. They don't stand it. It drives them crazy. They don't stand dumping easily. Yes, that make una they see men where they kill their women, where they kill. They don't stand dumping. It's not in the nature of men for a woman to dump them. A lot of them, no. They go crazy, they continue talking, they continue forcing it, they continue talking to you, they encourage you with everything. If they really love you, they start doing that thing that you was complaining about. So automatically go start to they do one today, which is a lie. It's just a way of convincing you to still remain in that relationship because they aren't done with you yet. Yeah, they are not done with you yet. But when they are done with you, your words become useless. If you open your mouth, they face them. Only one word to say, if they vex them, no one hear anything from your mouth. You need to convince them with what they will be seeing. Showing them is only the conviction they want. Yeah. So that Suleiman say he have a relationship with this girl. Me personally, as Rita, there was a relationship. The relationship can be a relationship of benefit. Even HALIMA know that it was a relationship of benefit. Inside the relationship of benefit, you can be pregnant for a man. She said I spoiled Bele many times. Why not? Of course, if you sleep with a man without protection, you're definitely going to get pregnant. If pregnancy come, you yourself, you was removing the pregnancy because you weren't sure of the relationship. You knew that this man is definitely doing different kind of things. Just like he say, one girl was his cousin. I forget what's the name of that girl again. Say that my cousin be according to this girl. And the girl not be cousin, and one of those women we don't also sleep with before. One of those people we don't sleep with before, 9B. Nigerian men, a lot of them, having cash in their pockets, having money in their pockets, will make them to sleep with thousands of women. Yes, they want to exploit. After that exploration, they come back to stick to their wife. Iyabo, thank you. Iyabo Uju. After they don't exploit a lot of IKB. All these stories within the year, these things they are saying online. 80% of them, when they have money, you cannot hold them like this not to go out and do it. It's not that it doesn't love you, the wife. It has nothing to do with whether loving you or not. Common love, through where they'll be doing what they call exploring. They will be exploring. Yeah, I won't reach. He won't see how it be to sleep with different women, different body, different EKB. That thing, personal encounter. Now when they make them, they say, oh, all women are the same. Please let me stay with my wife. Voila. Different women talking, trying to date different women, going to hotels and doing all those things. The ones who never date different women before, who never follow before, all those ones, if they want dump their wife, now one shot. Or you dump and run, follow another woman. But men, most of them, where they sleep with different women, codedly. They're not the quick, they dump their wives. They don't dump their wives easily. Because the freedom of what they want to do, they have it. Their own until they change your year from different places. If you change your year, you don't need to drive the wife. Although something might be emotionally challenging to the wife and the family, which they don't care when they are really into those things. They don't care about all those things. The time they will care is when they know that their wife want to start paying them back in the same coin they are paying the wife. They cannot tolerate it. They can't stand it. That time. They don't sabian. They don't like her. That one. You see? So Iyabo Ojo na big man she did knack. Dino don't knack her. Suleiman don't knack her now. Na Paolo. So this is what most of them does. All these Nigeria celebrities. Not be the other ones say they celebrate that they say sugar that they buy big car for her, which is Destiny Etiko. I don't know why these people go to that desperate level of want to. It's competitive. Their life is too competitive in nature. It's not possible for people. If you watch Scar, you are going to be afraid of big men and politicians. The movie, when I write out 2 days ago, say I watch. If you watch her and see the things these people do on the ground, you know, these people, the things they put their hands to make money to get to the level where they are, you begin to wonder how they make all this money. My darling people, they do a lot of things. Some of them are also human parts. And when big men, they run bad business, they don't give it themselves, they run it. They give it to other people who will be running it on their care. One day will just be collecting small money for inside. They command themselves and other people will face it. Then the clean one where people know when they see say wear shirt, is down for share, you know, is down for office. That's what you'll be saying. But they put their hand into many dirty businesses that is fetching them their daily bread and money heavily every day. Every day. This is where the level these people go. And these people won't at the date will be big mess. So they know that you are using them for money rituals too. They tell themselves the truth when you are not there. They go tell themselves, say, why are these guests coming? They are coming for the money. Just like Halima started complaining that Suleiman did not settle her. You are coming for the money. You are coming to take the money. You are coming to also take your own inside. Yes, the truth of the matter is that Suleiman really have relationship with this guy. But when he come popular, everything done dey okay. When popularity come, he come dey dump am. When popularity come, he come dey dump am. If you see most of these actresses or most of these people that are accusing Suleiman or other men of God, so they don't normally accuse their useless boyfriend who does not have a plot of land. Their boyfriend will not fit buy one plot of land. They know they can't talk about them for line. Say, you sleep with me, you do this with me, you did that with me. They don't talk. I'm just trying. We're analyzing the issue on ground. They will never talk about all those boys because those boys, they don't have any names. But the people that have names to protect, although they have really done that thing, they don't fall for that soup. They cannot change the hand of time, and they cannot admit it. This is what people don't know. In situations like this, forget admission, my darling. Suleiman will go to her and come back to even admit that he has spent one night. Admitting that he has spent one night with Halima is the end of his career as a man of God. Finish. That is the end of his career. That is what you don't know. Admission is difficult in a situation like this. Even if you carry knife put for his neck, he will never admit it. Never. He no go admit it. Me and you are seeing the truth in our eyes. Are you waiting for admission? You will not. Why is this girl admitting it? At this junction, she don't have anything to lose. The way people who does not have anything to lose can talk is different from the way people who have a lot to lose can talk. A person who does not have anything to lose can talk so openly, smoothly, giving it with every details the way it is. But people who have something to lose, they cannot talk like that. Because when they talk like that, they will lose a lot of things. Who will be the first person will go wrong? Now the congregations. Now you go say, Papa say you really go fuck that girl. So I did this church, they listen to your message. Your wife, they ask, you they knock. If you finish for a year, you will tell me make I not knock. You go knock for another side. So now so you they do under the GO that time. That movie deserve award. And Chidi Mokeme, he also deserve award in that movie. That guy murdered the movie. He killed him. Okbe movie niwa. Which is the scar. That guy that acted the scar. Chidi Mokeme. Chidi murder his role. And Isse also, the one where do Rasta. Isse Mbe. That one are my babe also. I love that girl like with everything in me. My God. Oh. Is she a Calabar? I love her. There's something about that lady that is different. Did you people know? There's something about this Isse Ini Edo too. Yeah. Ini Edo too was okay. But you see these two people. Chidi Mokeme, mother, he finished the role. Chidi has never finished a role the way he finished this car. Hey, that guy finished that role. Eh? Shantytown, yes. No, the name of the guy is called Scar. The name of the guy is called Scar. That guy finished that movie. And Isse also. Isse also finished that role. There is this kind of, this thing that this lady, Isse, was bringing out in her that was non-Nigerian. Did you people see it? That role, that movie meets too much of it international standard. It too meet her. There was this thing in this lady, this quality, this something unique, this unique character of, presenting her role that she brought to the public that was different from an ordinary Nigerian drama. It looks so like all these African country and a South African woman, all those other people inside this same. The mother that role, they all tried because the ability and the all together, the work of where all these people put together brought out the movie like that. But Chidi was a bomb, That guy, he deserved a big award. All of them deserve to be awarded. But Chidi award deserved to be 2 times plus. Chidi Mokeme, He murdered his role in that Scar. Yeah, he murdered the role of that movie big time. He tried. So, my darling people, Suleiman cannot admit. R&B as well, yes. R&B too. These people now, they know they do small movie again. Eh? She's my role model for life. Eh? Nancy Isime, she's my role model for life. Yeah? Wow. These people, like this ROMD, Chidi, Iniedo, Inse, these people, they don't do ordinary movie these days. These people are now Netflix level of movie. Like I said, now they can be all this other nice 20 movie that will quickly catch international acceptance. It be like say now they can't do. You know, they do, it be like say now only this our sister, Etiko, they run local where we hold and tight the local league for that side. Like with the way we hold local league for those cyberspace start and this our sister will say be international. My darling people, that's what it be. He hold and tight the local league, and the Iniedo is now going somehow to another level. They are not accepting too much script from local writers or local movie makers again. They are now meeting international standard in a big way. Congratulations to them. Somebody say we are still looking for Scar body. Abi? So, my darling people, this HALIMA and ABUBAKAR and Apostle, we are not going to see the under. Believe me, in a country like Nigeria, you will never see the end of that thing. That is where it's going to be a social media talk. Everyone will talk about it. Every blogger will blog about it. Everybody will speak their mind. But to genuinely see the end of that matter, you will never see it. Why? Because it's happening to a person where get level versus who not get level. That's what Nigeria be. I'm not going to see the end. I don't believe that ordinarily, person where you don't get contact in between your two legs, person where you only tell you hello for road, you just see and say it don't big, you just can't come and sit down for share. You say you want to begin to drag the person name just to collect money, and you'll be coming out in public. I don't want to believe that. They are there, but the possibility is very, very low. Yes. With the way this guy is talking sense, it's very low. And at a time, HALIMA ABUBAKAR told me was really big also. Una see her? It come big. She's now come lie for Instagram, say she don't born. And whereas she don't born, she go thief one American woman picking where post say don't born. Congratulations. She posted that hand of a child to say God do one because people they laugh and say your belly big. Why your belly come big like this? When people come, now news when she dey hear concerning Suleiman, now he make am come they say, okay, maybe not the same relationship with me I get to Suleiman, and he also land me from this medical predicament when I did so. And when it happen, he not support me, he run away. It's not a lie. There is no blogger that will drag Suleiman to the extent of admitting those things. Those things can never, they're going to be swept under the carpet for life. It can never be admitted in the public. No way. If now you uncle, see the kind of congregation he controls. See the kind of word that he runs. He cannot, it's unadmittable. It will remain you are defaming my character. Finish. That's how it's going to end. Character defamation ain't going down. And if not because of say, let me do it, make the word say I don't do anything. That's Suleiman one at the sea. You not go even file lawsuit of defamation of character. Now, because of say, many people don't say, what he can't do about that? Let me just file lawsuit. Now me can file lawsuit. So next time on our way, HALIMA came out for a purpose. I guess her time is up, and she wants to tell the world if anything happens to her. So I pray she's supposed to survive this one. Say, may not be say she lost her life, and I wish her good death and quick recovery. And darling, now you are not bleeding anymore. You say the bleeding stopped. And there's something that is also complicating inside that story. When I remember this bleeding aspect issue, she said, when she can't get belly for Suleiman say me she go remove her. When she removed that belly, now there bleeding till started, don't bring finish again. This one is one talk. And she also said, anytime when I take sleep with her, I go dey bleed. Second statement that is making her own not also clear to me. Me personally, now they talk so. She said, anytime you sleep with me, I'll be bleeding. But she also said, when I remove belly, Since that day when I removed that belly, I was now bleeding hungry finish. And he was sleeping with me on top of bleeding. They use that blood when I take command that belly, so still they sleep with me. You know, and they say anytime when I take sleep with her, I go they bleed. So those two treatments, they are not meeting nicely, my darling people. Yes, that is how I knew that. Although there's a relationship, but her intention also was not to have a genuine relationship with Suleiman. Her intention was to cash out. Her intention with Suleiman was to cash out, whether Suleiman was popular or not popular, rich or not rich. It was to cash out because she knows say Suleiman not stable. You know, say Suleiman they sleep with different girls. She's very aware. She know about all those things. She know. Even this time wife will sit down for that house there, where they say, "What are you telling us? Is it not that your husband that is jumping around that we see in the altar?" Forget all those things, madam. It's just that those things cannot be admitted now. The wife, no, but you can't come out and burn your husband publicly. Which woman does that? Even though say that 3,000 people they drag your husband, are you not going to save him from their hand? You are the last strength your husband have. You can't deflate his balloon in public now. That one not possible. Definitely, my husband, I've not seen something like this before. My husband has never done anything like this. That's what we were expecting. Even if she's coming out tomorrow to talk, expect anything. To listen to Suleiman wife interview, no, they freak me. No way. Because that is one place I know that the genuinity of truth can never come from. You don't expect it either by crook or by bend. It's not even an expectation in any way. The only way truth can start coming out from Suleiman's wife is when they have issues and they quarrel. Finish. That's why they be. Between two friends, between husband and wife. There was one apostle the other day that was very popular, that the wife was now talking about, say, me and you, they do this one. Me and you, they do for one. Una, don't forget, of recent, never reach a year. Where it happened. Now, man of God, the wife can't open mouth. They don't close that woman mouth today. That woman mouth today. Have you heard of that woman again? Did you ever heard of that woman? I told my husband, I say, if this woman speak one or two video more than this, we will not see the woman again. Whether she's still alive, whether she's still talking, whether she has been bought, we'll never see it again because it was a genuine quarrel between she and her husband. She even exposed how they go to the dig something for the middle of their church. How they go to the plant somebody. How they go to the dig, do a lot of atrocities. She was splitting. Yes, she was bombarding that woman. I think she just did one or two videos. And those videos of that woman, have you seen it outside again? Did you see the video again? If anybody see it, you know what they talk about. Someone share. This is Nigeria. You will not see those videos outside again because you are about to deflate a balloon. And when you deflate balloon, you know the hair where they come out. Eh? The hair they make noise. Go say, boom. Somebody say Suleiman don't use her destiny. She's just there, nothing more. Yes. Do you know that God can allow the hand of your enemy to meet you when you don't also do things right? Your enemy hand will meet you when you don't do things right. Hello?
Good evening, ma.
Yes, my darling, I am on live video.
Yes, I know. They watch you. We did here. We made the way they watch you, mama.
Okay.
So, ma, now my first time for this year, so to call you. Happy New Year, ma.
Same to you, my sweetheart. How are you?
Fine, ma. Ma, you get one video when I see watch for that is free. Oh, when you say this Stella, she come and they talk about this HALIMA ABUBAKAR. The time when she tell her, say the men to take care and just in that they involved of this bleeding.
On the bleeding.
Yes, because they say those ones too. Those ones will still come out for court. Because this girl say go come out, which one for the other and yeah, for say go come out for the high. You understand? So many things maybe say it go still involve that girl, but you never know what they do for that bleeding because they talk different man for that bleeding. You understand? So definitely be like that for that taking that man, yes. If it be say yes, he re-involve herself on that one. But not be everything where we say she talk not true.
No. That's what I said before. Now, if you they follow the story, you will know say don't be everything be true. If people don't they fight, don't expect to see 100% true.
Yes. Yes. No problem. And only that one thing I see there, you may add that joiner because maybe you not talk that
Say
one.
Mercy Johnson and who again?
So to
Say they know about her bleeding.
yes.
Then she talks, say they know, no, say Suleiman, the data.
I'm not come no. Now that one me no because they cut the video short where the Stella says when they say he got her for that disease. So like no what I'll try me as they look there, me I think they cut the video.
Anyone wanna see like that intriguing part of it, and go send them for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, no what.
Okay,
Okay,
thank you. So you see,
so tear the kinky stuff out.
so let's listen to this one.
Okay, my secret, because it's my secret. Okay? If I need to bring it out, I'll bring it out. So people telling me to come and defend things. Look at how long I've known Stella. When love was shocking, this is what I did for him. Somebody saying that is a relationship. Is it a relationship talk? We're talking about health. Now that they drag and go once I say,
okay, so somebody said
I need evidence.
Okay, please.
This one, he gave me himself for me to do this calendar for him. Where did I get all these pictures from? You want my enlargement with him? That one will come. These are what evidence do they need specifically, for goodness sake? This is almost how many pages of paper, and this is not even a quarter of it.
What are these? Okay, can I? Okay. Statement of accounts, your own account or his own account?
Oh, that's my own.
Okay. Can I say something?
I need that evidence. The marriage, did I tell you I got married? Somebody talked about the man. No. This is not, there was no marriage anywhere, okay? We don't need to add any nonsense to it. We're just talking about straight shit. I'm not here to lie or to impress the country. I've done, and I apologize for that.
Our apostle, what are the ghosts?
So, my darling people, without missing my words, I believe there was a relationship. Although the relationship not be now, it don't long. And I also know with all my heart that it's unadmittable. Johnson will never admit it to any court, even when evidence is put in front of him. He will still plead non-guilty, and the justice of Nigeria can be manipulated. Yes. Because this thing that you are saying, they are not dragging Suleiman to say, come on, the reputation, they are dragging his reputation. So it's difficult for you to release your reputation for somebody where they drag your reputation. So, okay, carry and go. Yes. The reputation of Suleiman is being dragged like this. They drag down, they want to drink can like water may finish. Yes, because of the sins that he committed before. Yes. If you don't follow God, you say you know God, you say you did genuine. And they do all these things. A time will come, they will still run after you. The sins of before will come out. Now, so it be. Don't be only even God safe. When popularity don't they go come out and we go to see them for public. They analyze them. They know which one be true, which one will lie. Stella talk say, Halima say na them turn to DK. Mercy Johnson, Yaba Ojo and Shika Ike cause her bleeding. Abi, these are the people she accused before. Saying that they cause her bleeding. That is why we are also saying that her story is not 100% leveled. If person don't sick, definitely he go say maybe now people will gather the same industry. Maybe this one want to be better than me in this industry. The other one want to be better than me in this industry. The other one want to be better than me. You go to use I will take them with danda. But sometimes you need to be really sure before you say it in public. Yeah. But this time around, it's like these people we mentioned their name, Tonto, Messi, Yabo and other people, the Chika Ike, they have kicked Halima Abubakar out of the business of a Nollywood. You don't say where she get script rich now. They know they give her a script again. But I don't know why they will cause her blood. Me, I don't want to believe those people are the reason behind that blood. No way. Because for what? Why would they cause your blood? Maybe they sick, There was never a time this Halima Abubakar was coming out more better than Tonto and Messi. In receiving movie roles and scripts. Was there ever a time when I notice say Halima, the debut of Halima is going to cripple the other people? You never get time where hearing of Halima was a threat. If they get person where they say, oh, this presenter is a threat to that person. This presenter is a threat to that person. There's nothing they will not do to cripple that person so that person go enter house so that they can reign. You'll be afraid. But there's never a time in HALIMA and ABUBAKAR debut was a serious threat to Mercy Johnson like that. Mercy Johnson has been one person that all of them put together cannot cripple. So I don't believe say nothing. This story of Suleiman, I'm not saying Suleiman is the one that causes the blood, though. I'm not saying he uses her for money ritual. So that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying here is that there was a relationship. And the relationship that was there are all these things that we're analyzing. And it can never be admitted. All those things where she wrote for one, way many just now. All those many things where she wrote for one. She say all of them are bank statements. Meaning she have things to prove to the court. To say bank statement, where they bring money to me, and be that. And don't forget, Suleiman can defend it, my darling. Bank statement can be defended. If you say I was giving you money, admitted there was a relationship, but I not sleep with you. If you don't have any evidence of sleeping with you to provide, I not sleep with you. I was helping you because he was looking for help. Suleiman will never deny this girl. Never. He will count her as one of my daughters when I dey help. This is how the story will end the court. He already said it in the pulpit. Or you didn't listen to where he said it in the pulpit. They say, all these are all my daughters. You want me to admit that I'm sleeping with all of them? All of them are his daughters. He's not denying them. But he said they are his daughters. You don't sleep with you. Which woman wants to sleep with man or where want to do a sex with man? You can say, let me carry video. Let me wait for what's going to happen. And most of these people, they are very smart. They will engage you to the level that you will not carry phone and say you want to be recording or doing all those things. So that is it. HALIMA not ready to born for Suleiman. No, but Suleiman say you must go remove Peking. You know, say get wife now. You know, say he will not be ready to have a relationship with you. You just want to. He say, no, I'm a pastor. You know, I'm as papi, as papa. So now when you don't big now in mind they tell and say, me, I'm sick. You are big. Help me. You cannot help me. The problem I have, I believe I am one of those people because of the news and rumor that is outside, where you use the destiny to also reach a certain level. You brought me down so that you can climb. This is it. If you are with a friend, the common also, another aspect we also have to look at on this analysis. If you have a friend, if that person is a person that is too into all this kind of malicious thinking, you know what is a malicious thinking? Thinkings that can, if you listen to it, you say, oh, this person is so awkward, you know? This thinking like, oh, this my friend don't marry, he don't born, he don't get children, he husband, they do it well, they go holidays, they do everything. Me, I never marry, I never born. Nothing don't happen. Nothing don't go with me. Business, I don't get it. €1, I don't get it. 1 cent, I don't get it. I've been at this person. Because person tell me that time, say one of my friends go use my destiny to grow. Malicious thinking don't come. You don't start to go the think and say, I've been at this one be the friend who they say go use my destiny to grow. Any small thing. This is how it go slam you and it will make you vex to say, get away from here. Now you use my destiny. Inside brothers and sisters, this day is happening. The ones who don't even feel raising and go work, you go say now the one where they make money pass, now use the destiny to do with that thing. But Suleiman could have helped. So let's talk about that help area of that Suleiman. Say he's supposed to help, like Mama Gladys is writing it here. Yes, but believe you me, when some men are done with you, ordinary aspect without the spiritual aspect of it now, when some men are done with you, they don't give you 1 cent anymore. We need money. The broker way then they do now they spend money put. Even though say not be young children way born, now single mother he meet and if they do that woman, he go to spend money for the single mother and the children. He go forget saying he get your own personal children aside. Sometimes the characters of some men is somehow when it comes to women. He go to spend money for that woman. He go forget to spend for your own children. Because he and that woman way born that one don't worry. He not go give money there because he believes say the woman go chop for inside the money. He not go give her. He go give the money to the single mother way they do. So that one go also take the feed the children inside. Sometimes it's not spiritual. It's just I'm not with you again. You will not see my money again. I know they do that to two again. That one simple. Now so it be. Now so some men be. But he's supposed to help. Ordinarily, from the point of view of an ordinary man that is not a man of God, 80% of men are like this. They only give you money when they have bodily contact with you. Not all of them are just generous like that. Sometimes some of them, before they give you their money, they don't open your pants. They don't go give you. It's an opportunity for them to remove your pants before they can give you their money. But normally, if Suleiman was really somebody that was just saying, okay, I know this girl, she's one of my daughter. If you were not having a body contact with her, why didn't he help? Big question mark. Why didn't he help? Why didn't he continue helping? Is it that he was not having money? Was he a time that showed that where Suleiman said, okay, I will help you. You need to go to this hospital. You need to go here, go remove the fibroid. Think about doing stuff like this for her? No way. And things like this can provoke a person that you have slept with before. Because some people call this girl beggar. They say na beggar she be. If she has somebody like you people did not call her. You just disappeared when she started sickness already. So she can drag you and rubbish you publicly when you are not referring to us, seeing her, and you did talk to a mama before according to her. She can try to rubbish your image in the public because you don't want to give her money again. And she's seeing you doing donations and giveaways online to different people, saying they are sick. This girl, HALIMA ABUBAKAR, she also made another point in one of her videos to say, when they say, Pastor Suleiman, they give people money, where are the people? Say they disappear mysteriously after the money. Did you people see that accusation? She got to prove that in court. If Suleiman take it as a defamatory statement. If Suleiman stand on top of that word to say it's defamatory, she need to prove it beyond every reasonable doubt. How did she know about it? Maybe she know how to prove it. She said it. Say people with Suleiman, they give money. You see, after I don't give them money finish, she said then they disappear. Say when some go die. You say they see them again. It's defamatory when there is no evidence. Yes. So when there is evidence to back it up, it's no longer defamatory. It becomes genuine. It becomes a statement of fact that she cannot be fined for. You know? Exactly. Why did abandon her? That man no pure. He could have helped her. Exactly. Stella said Suleiman sent 2.5 million naira through her to HALIMA. Then, less than 1 month, HALIMA came back to Stella to tell Suleiman that she needed 20 million, of which Stella refused. The one that we said before that there is relationship now. Yes. Stella talking. I hear her by myself. She said there is a relationship. That one I will admit it. But this girl wanted Suleiman to settle her. Maybe now all the settle way they abandon her way, not take care of her. And that now this time he believes say if I go rubbish your name or just go through a blogger to say give me money, me I not go rubbish you for outside. Yes. All the pastors who they see for outside, some of them 5 years ago once have a girlfriend. Some of them 3 years ago once have somebody. If the person cry, come out, so Papa, I need help. You just see them helping genuinely so that they will not come and be saying different stories about them. Just help if they have problem. Give them help. You are not buying your freedom or whatever. Just help. So that story that touches the heart like this will not come out. But how can you take 2.5 million naira and you'll be asking for 20 million? The people will be ready to go to court with you. They'll be ready to withdraw that. You know, you can't continue accepting blackmail. It's a sort of blackmailing character, this one. It's very blackmailing in nature. Who will continue to accept blackmail? So because I have a relationship with you, I must continue paying. Me, I just finished watching one movie right now. Blood Sisters. They call them Blood Sister on Netflix. I don't know if any of you have watched it. I love Netflix music, especially when it's an African movie. Where they don't be local one. I love nice, up to standard kind of movie. Blood Sister. If you have not watched it on Netflix, go and watch it. I watched it this morning. Yeah. This morning, I saw in that movie that these girls will go take picture of somebody when they carry the dead body of that guy come off for that hotel. These two girls. As they want to put them for inside motor, cameraman snap them picture. He take them to blackmail them. That cameraman was demanding for money. He was continue coming and coming to come and collect money from this girl that murdered that guy cold-bloodedly. And at the end of the day, they killed him. It's very difficult for a person to continue taking blackmail from you. It's very difficult for a person to continue accepting blackmail. It is difficult. Even if they're a pastor, and the biggest one, they'll be ready to sacrifice their reputation for it. And they'll be ready to deny everything to tell you that they don't know you. So that the fight can be fought once and for all. Then it will still finish. We enter another phase. Money taking. So after the 20 million, you might come back for 40 million again. Who knows? After the 40 million, you might come back for 60 million. Who knows? So that person in their mind already giving you that money, know that they're going to become a financial puppet to you, that you are going to be using milk industry, where you would milk every time. Like the one with this long mouth they do is Justin, so we no say go land for problem. He will continue to, if they don't do the right thing, he will continue to do it. Let the court decide what is blackmail or not. Suleiman, the adulterous pastor. Somebody say Suleiman, the adulterous pastor, should show up in court. What will he do? He should go and show up. Is he not the one that is suing? So Nigeria, let's not be too sure about the judicial system of Nigeria. Some people will just be talking about court. I laugh anytime that I hear this court matter. The way they are saying it and the way they are very serious and believing too much in it. I don't believe in it, my darling people. Now money na be a yuka for Africa. Now money na be court. Now get money na they win case for Nigeria. Judges can be bought. The courts can be bought. The judicial saying it online now, you'll be thinking to say, oh, you are blackmailing the judicial system of Nigeria. It's hard. I'm not in Nigeria. It don't concern me. But the truth of the matter is that you know and I know that the courts, the system can be manipulated. The system can be manipulated to favor. Who are the people going to Omega ministry? Suleiman, when they talk, they jump up. When Suleiman they talk, they jump up for Iota. They say, I have doctors here, I have lawyers here, I have judges. Do you know that judges are there inside that church? Omega ministry. Do you know how big Omega ministry is? What are you people talking? When people want to open a bunch of coven and a cabal, who are the people inside? The big men in the society are the people that are there. In every gathering where people begin to suspect the genuinity of that gathering, now big men will hold the society like this. If this is society, the middle of the society will be held like this by these men. And these men are the people that are found in the middle of places like that. You can't fight against them and win like that ordinarily. This is one thing that most of you don't know. The reason why the case of Stephanie Otobo died a natural death. Somebody says, so Rita, you believe that Stella is 100% agent of the pastor. How can okay, you say Stella is an agent of the pastor, but Stella is not supporting the pastor. It's not only supporting the pastor. Stella just said, if he will support pastor now, then I'll be believing that it's an agent of the pastor. No, Stella not the support pastor. Stella said, HALIMA is greedy. He don't give you 2.5. You came back again for 20 million. He said there was a relationship. He don't know as them to start, but they carry body come meet them, make it settle them. If you listen to Stella, I'm not talking about the swear where he swear before he talk. No. Me, when I go to listen to people, I don't know what you people really listen to. When I listen to people, there is a way I filter what I want to hear from them. And believe me, in every statement, when a person starts talking, you don't already know the truth where they say, except if you're a fanatic of that person, you get lost in love. That's the only thing and the only reason that you will not be seeing the things on ground. People who are not lost in love, they'll be seeing it. Yes. When you are in love with a man, sometimes you don't see a lot of things about them. When you are loving a woman, you don't see some stuff about them. When you go out of that love, when the love is no longer there, your eyes will be open. You say, Jesus, am I the one that was taking this? Am I the ones that was inside all these things? So now, so it be for fans and fanatic. The things that people like us that are not lost in love with that person sees, these people can definitely not see it. Moreover, Nigerian judiciary is corrupted. That is it. He will buy his way through the court. I just pity HALIMA. The judiciary needs total of overhauling reviews. You see, he will buy his way. He will buy his way through it. Yeah. He will buy his way through it. How come is that pastor all the time? Thank you. Is that not what we are saying? Stella, they support him. Please go to Daddy Freeze platform. Yeah. Okay, he did support her. She also said, say, na friend them be. When I started, there was another question I asked to say, why is it that Suleiman is becoming friend of this? Friend of bloggers. One time, I don't remember whether a gist lover or blogger like that where they demand some kind of money from Suleiman. See, they were demanding about 10 million Nigerian naira. They were demanding from Suleiman one time. Now, sex scandal. Now, he also cause sex scandal. It might not be today, everything is happening. It might be 5 years ago, 6 years ago. You don't know, all of them can't go for clothes today. Most of all these guys will get big nyash, we fine. All these women within the year they are. When these men are looking at them, they just see them as women will carry good for Tutu. I don't understand. They are just ordinary people like other. If you don't have any spiritual or ritual intentions, why? Not just, I don't know. Why can't you just be satisfied with your wife alone? Why? So if Suleiman is into ritualism, the wife is aware of it. That's one thing you should know. If he's into all this ritualism and stuff, my dear, the wife is aware of it. The wife is very aware and she knows everything. All those men of God where they say their wife now their umbrella like this, don't think their wives don't know what they are doing. They do it and they know everything that the men are into. They know different kind of courts that they belong to. Coco Mama, yes. They know everywhere that those men belong to. They know everything that they do. So don't expect to, if I see Suleiman video, Suleiman wife coming out to say, oh, Suleiman want to talk, it will not interest me like that. That's no way I want to hear what I want to hear from. Definitely, you will just go and hear something of defending the husband. That's all. But if I hear, say, Halima friend want to talk, I will want to listen. Yes. If I hear Halima, did you know that Stephanie Otobo mothers came out that time? Did you people remember? Stephanie Otobo mothers, her mother came out to talk. Can't remember the reason why, what her mother said those days, but I knew that her mother also came out. This one is also tying the mother of Halima. So where is Halima Abubakar mother? Maybe she will appear in court and not in public because her mother was talking with Suleiman. Yes, he said Suleiman, they call him mama that time. If you want to leave her, you go tell him mama say, why you want to leave her? As of me, Rita, I believe there was a relationship. Okay, Stephanie's mother was threatened that time, never to come out. You see? So I believe there was a relationship. Yes, the relationship was there. Yes, they had an encounter. Not only relationship, encounter in many, many occasions were there. Yes, because this actress, they are like the Powaka everywhere. They too like men who get money. They too like big men. They enter their house everywhere. And Suleiman is not only the rich and big man that slept with this girl, Halima. Halima, you know it between God and you. Suleiman is not the only the rich man in Nigeria that his name is head now that slept with you. It's just that he's only the one that if we shake him like this, his reputation will be at stake. Yes. If you shake him like this, his reputation will be at stake. Now only Suleiman. Suleiman is the man that is holding the ball of destruction of reputation that is very big in his hand. But he's not the only one that you slept with. There are other men that you also slept with. This time around, even if you talk about, I slept with Dino Medaya, and then what? I know the kind of person Dino is. You can come out in his platform and say, then I slept with you, then what's the problem? Am I the recent boyfriend? When you were sick, why didn't you go to the recent boyfriend? You see? So the reputation of those people, though they are politicians, but being at stake with a spiritual man, you know, these things are, they are of different levels. Suleiman is a pastor and a man of the people from my point of view. Ladies should learn from this. So date married men to save and move on because they can never marry you. Even if they marry them, they will not stay with them. Even if it can't even finally lead to marriage, they will not stay. These people, it cannot be possible. It cannot be possible. Another pastor come out to say that pastor slept with his wife too. Say, pastor, which pastor be that? And people are saying that Stephanie Otobo is dead. Nobody ever heard of Stephanie Otobo again. Where is she? Who is she? Do you know that when God wants to hear the truth that is happening in a coven or a particular meeting, a particular association, you cannot cover that truth. When the channel of one truth died, another one will surface from another place. This is one thing I trust and I believe about God. When one road go close like this, another one go raise the head, come out. It just be like say you will try to cut fruit where you want to germinate. Don't ever try it to cut a fruit that have a good destiny that want to germinate. If you cut them for here, the stem will go come out for another area. You go follow inside ground. If you know if you come out for that place, say the hot, you go germinate for another area. Now so it be. So now so it still be like all these things that is happening now. You say you want cover and make the truth not come out. You get where you go reach, the truth will surface from another person. That one go hold it and you say, hey, why is this still running? It's just like the Nollywood movie that we do watch at time. You don't kill everybody finish because of a particular thing. And the something keep coming. It must surely come out. The pastor case is in court. Okay. So now so it be, my darling people. So thanks for joining this video. God bless you. Thanks for sharing. If you have not shared the video, my darling people, continue to share. Stella said it on that conversation that she knows they have relationship. Halima and Sule had relationship, but she should move on and leave Suleiman alone. Stella said this. Okay, say she should move on and leave Suleiman alone. Yes. So if it's true that they really have relationship, If Suleiman cannot admit it, what will she do? With time, she will move on, but she needed to tell the truth to Nigerians. So until she stops telling the truth, let her continue saying what she wants to say. Freedom of speech is allowed in Nigeria. If you see it's a defamation, take her to court, she will prove herself. But say to close her mouth, not to talk. No, let her talk. When she's tired, she will rest. Now, so Otobo won't be. Otobo spoke until she got tired of talking. When she got tired of talking, she rested. The story died. Today, we don't know whether she's alive or not. What killed that story? No one's know. But definitely, the story went out of fashion. So now, the story of this one is definitely also going to go out of fashion because in Nigeria, they not go see the truth. But if to say now abroad, they go see the truth. And definitely, Nigeria can never be like abroad. It can never be like. It's not possible. So thank you, my darling people, for joining this video this evening. Thanks for sharing. God bless you. I appreciate all your contributions, all your support, all your shares, all your opinions and ideas. Thanks for being a part of this video. Stella was assuming, let's not forget that assumption is in fact. Abi she see when Bola they enter HALIMA Bekus. No, she wasn't assuming. Stella said there was. She wasn't assuming that there was a relationship. If I get problem, I could call you. Say, I get problem. Oh, see this thing. This man no one settle us. He give evidence to Stella. Stella have evidence that they have relationship. She is a blogger. She know what she's doing. She have evidence. Now, because of say she be friend of Suleiman, she have evidence to even drag Suleiman block us right now. Stella have it. So thank you for joining, my darling people. God bless you.